So I had a dream last night that we were in Italy for Christmas, and we were there celebrating, and my sister called later in the day. Because of the time difference, that kind of makes sense, but it was Christmas evening, and she calls and says, "What in the world were you thinking when you bought these Christmas gifts?" So we had left our Christmas gifts with her for her to distribute to the family. And I say, what are you talking about? I don't know. And she said, the family is still very confused about the gifts that you gave out. And I don't know what she's talking about. So she said, well, you gave one cousin an eraser packaged up by itself. And then you also gave her a toy. It's like a China hutch, but for a dollhouse. Now, this cousin is in her 20s, just had her first child, by the way. And my sister said the gift was so weird that everyone was just laughing, and the cousin looked very confused. She said, and then her sister opens up the gift from you, and it's a refurbished robot vacuum. And the sister was so excited because she had been wanting one. But she said, the other sister who got the eraser and the China hutch really looked hurt, and everybody's really confused. And I'm just thinking, what in the world? So in my dream, I had no idea what the gifts were. My husband and I had sort of split the list. We were sort of tag teaming. So he had bought their gifts. And so he didn't really know those cousins very well anyway. So it was just, I didn't know what to say. I just said, yeah, there might have been a mix-up. It just got really awkward. And then that dream sort of morphed into a dream where we're still over in Europe. This time we're where they film Downton Abbey. So it's like the Highclere Castle, but in my dream we were touring the castle where they filmed Downton Abbey, and then at the very end, I guess we were watching it being filmed, and in the very last scene there were these characters. I know one of the characters is Daisy. I can't remember the other character that was in my dream, but anyway, they were playing the piano, and then as the camera sort of zooms out, and somehow my husband and I were with the camera as it's pulling out. And then we start to see the set pieces around. You can see the lights and see the boom mics, and you can start to see that it's not real, that it's all a set. But the camera keeps backing up. So the camera goes out the door, and then we're still somehow with the camera. It's very hard to explain, but it's almost like we're riding on the camera. And then there's like a semicircle of different trailers and buildings, and in my mind it's what a movie studio looks like, with all the different a movie studio lot with all the different little what look like metal, almost like metal buildings, but there are lots of little ones and some trailers and different little huts, but they're in a semicircle, and we keep riding out and just kind of keep getting like not a bird's eye view, but like a distant view of everything. And then we come to the road where if you turn right, there was what looked like an amazing barbecue restaurant. Now, I'm guessing this probably is not something you would find there, but in my dream it was just heaven, because I love Downton Abbey and I love barbecue. But I saw the sign for the barbecue, and I saw a little pig and a pig sign, and I said, oh my gosh, that is amazing that there's this what looks like a great barbecue restaurant right beside the Downton Abbey set. So, and then I woke up.